Then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push.
Good morning, everybody. Let me go ahead and turn the noise off on this thing over here. There we go. There we go. Hopefully you guys are having, I was like, I'm need to move this in front. No. Because she's here. Wait,
Hey.
say hi. Okay, guys, this is completely unscripted. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a great President's Day. Hopefully you can hear me okay, because I'm trying to figure out how this microphone is going to work here. No, you're fine.
Well, yeah, I'm just way over on the side. Yeah,
Well, come on over then.
No, it's fine.
Anywho, it's Good morning, everybody. And as usual, the chat has messed up completely everything. Who was it? Cool Colt?
Cool Colt, and then Rose
Two.
and Bradley.
You are deterred. There you go. She has no idea. How's the sound with me back here? Sounds 5x5? All right, let's see here. Let's see. Already. Looks like Cindy just got this
Aw.
party started. Cindy wants to
I
see
love you, Cindy.
She wants to see the tinfoil hat already. Okay, we're gonna like that. Everybody like her comment there. We're gonna reply her. You're the best. All right, let's see here. Put it on there. Boom.
I haven't had coffee in a while, and today I'm drinking it in memory of our friend Jerry.
He's not dead.
Mm-mm. He's just a memory.
He's just not around. All right, so let's go ahead and say hi to everybody else. We got Debbie Chandler's in the house. Catitude showed up. West Virginia Pappy, Light Raider. All righty then. Canada, Pamlico, my neighbor from down south. Ian's here. JB the 25th. Andy Pearson present as usual. You made the rolls. Your name is going to the vice principal this morning. Let's see here. Billy King showed up. Bob Peta, Cindy's here. Cuck V. Who we got? I think that's anybody else. Gaines girl showed up. Oops is in the house. And it sounds like everybody is here. All right. Found out driver's side rear axle. Half of the studs that hold the wheel on were broken. Oh my God, that super sucks. That sucks. Why did that just get broken off, Cuck? That's crazy.
Cook.
I call him Cuck. Cuck V. CUCV farmer. A Cuck V is a military vehicle. It's not a bad thing. Bradley Collins just, oh, wait, don't have a screenshot of her in the foil helmets. Bradley does all the screen. No,
Oh,
that.
oh. No.
All right. So, yeah, Bradley likes doing screenshots of everybody. Let's see here. Reply, you demand.
That's hilarious. He put in $4.99. What?
Oh, no, I think
Oh,
that's just the way it pops up.
okay.
It's all right. All right, let's see here. Who's she needs more bling bling on her tinfoil hat. Well, it's mine.
Oh,
I'm
for
I'm
sure.
letting her wear it. Oh,
We'll
you just gave her.
definitely do that. It's gonna be bling.
Who said that? You could be my mortal enemy now.
Yeah.
You.
I see some beautiful gems all over it. Oh yeah, for sure. Yep. Yep. That'll happen. Yeah.
Oh
Great
my.
idea. Who said that?
Skeins girl did.
Oh, hey,
Skeins.
thanks, Cool Colt.
Skeins.
I mean, wait a minute. Why am I thanking them for making me wear a tinfoil hat?
You're special. You came in on the short bus.
I like hats.
All right. So if you guys haven't figured it out yet, and thank you, Cool Colt, I appreciate you, man. You guys are rapidly going. Nothing gets warm too, by the way. It's like wearing a microwave oven. Let's see here. Cuckvy says that's on my mixer. Mixer holds 4,500 pounds of feed. I see the broken studs. Load my first load and feed at 4:38. And there you go.
What are you feeding?
Yeah. What are you feeding, Cuckvy? An army.
It's either cows or chickens.
She needs her own hat.
Yes, Andy, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm gonna bedazzle that thing.
Oh my God. You guys-
Catitude, I love her.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, did okay, good. Catitude, like, reply.
Alrighty then. Hi.
All right, let's do. Mr. J showed up. Good to see you guys. 6,000 cows.
6,000 cows.
6,000 cows.
That's a lot of cow.
She needs her own tinfoil hat. What the hell are you going to do in an emergency and you can't share?
I think you have more than one.
I have more, but they're not tinfoil. So I need a new tinfoil hat.
I'll take care of it. for
Okay.
you.
Okay, so guys, if you haven't figured it out, this is
6,000 cows.
this live stream. Okay, Rose just did it.
Bruce, I thought you were my friend.
Oh,
Thank you, Rose. Hold on. Okay.
You got it?
It's good.
Was made on with the
If you
hats.
give me 25 more, I'll make him wear the bedazzled one.
Oh my God. There's no bedazzled one. Don't fall for
Oh,
that.
I will. I will make the bedazzled one in 10 minutes and make him wear it.
It's like she's probably got a frickin' one of those hot glue
Thank you,
guns
Cindy.
warming up in the background someplace. Uh, I hope that preps together. A family that preps together survives together. Very, very true.
Ah, a segue. Michelle segued us.
She segued us. You're so smart, Michelle.
Yeah, just Michelle. A family that preps
Oh,
together
okay.
to survive.
I don't recognize you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you. Okay,
Yay.
so you're not really in the camera.
Mm-hmm. What is the um what is
Wow, you
the
really messed this up. Keep talking.
the Looney Tunes where they sing the opera? I feel like that woman.
Well, that's a Bugs Bunny thing.
That's right. Looney Tunes. And she's
Yes, she is a
Madam
uh
Butterfly sort of thing.
no, she's a like a it's a Viking thing
Yeah.
where somebody actually said it in the chat the other day. They were like, you should do this, but that's a girl thing. Where they lead, it's like a
Oh,
Viking angel that
Brunhilda, you're so lovely. Yes, I know it. I can't help it.
Cindy. It looks like Cindy just gave somebody a membership, guys. I appreciate you. But now I'm curious who it was. So everybody needs to check in and see if you have a colored square next to your name. That way you'll know. I mean, you should know.
Broomhilda.
Broomhilda. Broomhilda. No, there's a Valkyrie. That's what it's a female, it's like a female angel that brings warriors to Valhalla.
Okay.
And she wears a hat like this.
Okay,
She's a
so but
Valkyrie.
in the Bugs Bunny, she was a fat character,
Yeah, she was an
sorry,
opera singer.
large character, right? And her name was Broomhilda.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, that's who I am
You're a
today. I'm
Broomhilda today.
Broomhilda.
You're a Broomhilda today. All right. So let's try and stay on point a little bit. We're clearly having a good time, which was the goal of the live stream, obviously. But
But we
so
tried to segue and we didn't manage.
well, yeah, it's like we just hit a brick wall here.
That's what's going to happen today. Brick wall.
Staines girl got the membership. There she goes. There she goes. She's green. Okay. So couples in preparedness. Now we do have some things prepared here, but what we really like to do is see some of the questions that you have about couples in preparedness. Now, while you're typing that, if you guys are new to live stream, the way this works is we talk about stuff, you type some stuff, we talk about what you typed. It's that easy. It keeps the conversation flowing and some background. So we are basically a mixed family. My kids grew. I have my
Your kids are older than me.
my past family is well, obviously I still have them, I think.
Right.
Um,
And they were blended.
but yeah, and they were blended as well. But they grew up in the preposphere. You know, my oldest son, oh, my second oldest son has his own ranch. He's a prepper. My daughter just my youngest daughter just bought a handgun yesterday, a P365. You know, which she seems to be pretty happy about.
Mhm.
But so they grew up in that atmosphere, whereas Julie's kids didn't grow up in that atmosphere. But
They grew up on a farm.
exactly where my kids grew up in what we would consider Western or modern preparedness. You know, you're buying canned goods, you're making canned goods. You know, you're living on the homestead. We have chickens, you know, we had a couple of goats, things like that, right? She actually had like a full up farm in her past life, you know?
And we sold produce.
Exactly, exactly. So, what questions do you guys have? And make sure that you put them in there, and then we will answer your questions. We have both the X chat and the YouTube chat running right now, so we'll basically be able to see everything that you type. So make sure that you do so. Make sure that you do so. I'm looking at Yeah, Ian, truck is rear wheel drive. Okay, you're talking about your cars.
They were talking about going uphill or downhill
Oh,
and
I
all the
see.
snow. They were.
I got you. Cuffy says my sister's name is Julie.
Aw.
I guess it's out. You're
Every Julie I've ever met is a party animal.
okay. So, guys, get busy putting some questions in there. What are you doing?
I'm
Oh,
putting my
you're
cough.
stealing my coffee warmer.
Yeah.
You got.
Hmm? I have cancer.
She literally just took my coffee off the warming plate and put her coffee on the warming plate.
And then I pulled the cancer card.
I know, right? Anywho, so right now, hopefully you guys are just. You sure you want to drink after me?
No.
Okay. Because of the cough and cancer and all that crap.
Mm.
So hopefully you guys are writing some questions down for us. Um, let's see. Let's see here. You have
I
to.
do have to, and I didn't prepare. And there's only so many plugins in this room, and he didn't want to.
Yeah, I didn't want to blow. I don't know how many amps I'm pulling right now. Everything is plugged in on this side of the room, and with the heater, two heaters cranked up to 180, it's probably a problem. All right, so it
I
looks
like
like
that. Turn towards trusting.
okay. So you go ahead and answer that one then. That's Gaines.
Well,
How do you take the first step towards trusting?
it's a question though that I think you need to be more specific. I mean, to me, when I think of trusting as a couple, I think you are the prepper, and I am going to, when the shit hits the fan, I'm going to trust you because you're the one that knows how all this stuff works. You're the one that's prepared more. Well, you just know more about it. I mean, you know, that's so I'm going to trust you to lead, and I'm going to do what you say in that situation only.
Gotcha. Only just so basically, you're never gonna listen to me unless the
Unless
world is
shit hits the
ending.
fan, and then I'll listen to
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's see here. What do we got here? Just Michelle says, I'm a prepper that married a survivalist. We
Wow.
used to argue about which is better. Now we're both. Yeah, I do see that. Um, it sounds like you're the perfect couple because what when it comes down to it, it's everybody's survivalists are hard headed. I'm telling you right now. And you do me a favor, put a yes in the chat if you believe what I'm saying. But survivalists generally are very hard headed because they have their own way about them. Survivalists are very individualistic. And they learn a certain way to do things, and then they get really good at it, and then someone comes along and might show them another way that they either like or don't like, but they'll rarely admit it, and it takes a long time for someone with that type of mindset to 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 play nicely with others.
I'm curious, what do you think is the difference between a survivalist and a prepper?
Are you asking me?
You.
Okay. Well, a survivalist generally, their focus is on the outdoors, and you don't have to wear that the whole time if it gets too hot.
Oh, it's hot.
Because I tell you, it's like a microwave oven,
It
isn't it?
really is.
It's super
I
crazy.
feel like there's radiation going on in
I
there.
know.
Like,
You can take it off if you want to. We'll make her put it back on later, guys.
no, I'll keep it on
We'll
for a
make her
little
put it.
while.
I don't know.
I'm
You might get
actually
brain
gonna
cancer.
take off in a few seconds and change my sweater,
Oh,
and
okay.
then I'm gonna bling it up just a smidge. It'll be
It's
all
not
right. You're
yours.
gonna live.
It's not yours.
It'll be okay.
No, it won't. It's not yours.
Cancer.
Bitch. Okay. All right. Let's see here. But generally survivalists focus on living in the outdoors. They
Okay.
making fires, building furniture, shelter, things like that. Hunting, things of that kind of stuff.
So a survivalist is a prepper who's preparing for for the long term, the long haul, when all of society has broken down and
Uh,
now you're living off the land.
Well, it's mostly skill set based.
Okay.
You know, a survivalist doesn't put a lot of planning, doesn't put a lot of focus on canning,
Okay.
you know, because he or she is not planning
But he
to,
can build a
he can build you a cow,
chair
he can,
out of
yeah, out of
twigs.
twigs,
Okay.
you know, that kind of thing. Let me see here. We're gonna scroll back up here. Uh,
Yeah, they also agree
oh,
that Julies are party animals.
that is a great question. Hold on. Prepper, married, survivalist. You're a couple. Now you have to share. We don't have to share everything. Certain things are mine. All right, let's see here. All right, so Attitude asks, "Hey Julie,
Hey,
what was one of the preps LP had that you thought was strange that ended up being a blessing?"
um, I gotta say that water machine has been my favorite thing, and I never so but we live here in the middle of nowhere, and I've always drank well water. Well water is great, and I love it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Um, Now we're living in a town that has town water, and I don't drink any of that water. It all goes through our water machine. I think all water should be filtered, and I never did that before. He brought that into the house, and I just can't say enough about it. It's so good. I feel like um, I am helping myself when I drink that water.
Gotcha, gotcha. Let's see. Bradley says, "Got to stay hands free rest of the show. Time for oh, Bradley's going into the meeting. Sent you a couple questions in the Discord before the show.
What
Okay,
meeting is Bradley going into?
all of them.
Okay.
Bradley gets called into
Good
so
luck
many
with your
meetings.
AA meeting, Bradley.
No, Bradley gets
Just
called
kidding.
in. Bradley gets called into so many meetings. It's not even funny. It's not even funny.
Bradley, I'm an alcoholic.
Let's see.
I'm just kidding, you guys.
Everything's
He's
good.
not.
Well,
I just guessed.
he's still here. He's just got us
I
in his
know.
ear.
I know.
Okay.
That's why I'm talking about him. I wouldn't say
Uh,
that stuff if I didn't think he was here. I would never do that
gotcha. Let's see. Wife thought and if I skip over you guys, it's because you're typing stuff and I can't see all of it.
until C19 hit.
Wife thought I was wasting money until C19 hit.
Yeah.
I had been following the news, had toilet paper and masks and sanitizer stocked up.
Yay.
Nice. And Pamlico Prepper is the guy that lives down
Yeah,
by my
Pamlico.
house.
Yeah, got it.
Gotcha. Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
It's all fun and games till you run out of toilet paper. After that, when you're ready with the toilet paper and you live with a woman, they love you.
Was she like, "Oh, I'm so glad you got all this stuff. Thank goodness. Thank you. Thank you." No, she wasn't. She was like, "Why didn't you get more toilet paper?"
Sage Girl says, "I'm super independent and a little bossy. Trusting someone to pull their weight in
Oh.
an SHTF situation." Yeah, pulling your weight in an SHTF situation.
Hmm. Um, yeah. I mean,
Um,
and what's more is like my son pulling his weight in an
that would
SHTF
be interesting.
because my son is a little he's high functioning autism, and I baby the crap out of him. He doesn't like it, but that's just what I do, and I'm sure moms can understand that. So I probably don't give him enough credit, and definitely don't give him enough chores and things to do so that he's a capable person. When he moves out and goes to college, he's going to have two things to do. He's going to have to learn how to live on his own and learn whatever he's doing in his major. But I wouldn't trust him to pull his weight, and I'm sure you wouldn't trust me to pull my weight.
But you will. It's all a show, folks. It's all a show. All right. So Rose says, not a prepper, but mother and adult son trying to decide who's on first, what's on second, what we need as opposed to want. I got you. It's a family of needs, not a family of wants. I got you. Let's see here.
I think everybody's a prepper though. I mean, it's because you have to be prepared for something, you know, and we all are prepared for something. Like, some people will have um extra food in the house just in case they can't get out because there's snow or whatever. I mean, it's not prepping for nuclear war or not prepping for, the big bad stuff, but if you live on the East Coast, you have an issue with hurricanes. So you're going to kind of be prepared for something. So I think everybody has a certain degree of prepping.
I was refilling her coffee cup because it was.
You got coffee
It's
everywhere.
okay. The paper will absorb it. See, look, no problem.
Thanks for the coffee refill.
Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. The downside. Just Michelle says the downside of hooking up with a survivalist is overcoming minimalism to prep. Oh my God, that is nothing.
I am such a minimalist, and he is always
Just shut your mouth. You guys, listen. We were going over the questions last night, and like we laughed at a lot of them because I basically asked like Chat GPT, like, give me 10 questions about couples preparedness, and give me like 10 questions about preparedness with family and children. Just try to get our minds in the right place because you never know what kind of crazy ass question you're going to get asked. But I'm sorry, I have a habit of
Give me that microphone.
I feel like the
They're
microphone.
here for me.
I know. But so we're going over them like, and it's like, how it's like you're finding holes in your preps, and it's like we were like answering these questions, and it was like, my God, according to these questions, Steve, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you, bro. Um,
Whoops.
um, and we're like, Mao, are we doing something wrong? Because it's like all these questions were just like laughing,
They
like
were ridiculous.
we don't. It's crazy,
Hmm.
But anyway, she has our biggest problem is space. That was the one thing we could agree on. Space for prepping. Because she has an entire room, not a closet, a room for her clothes.
My crafts are in there too.
No,
And your preps are in there too.
your dressing room.
Okay, so the left side. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all.
Your dressing, it's a room. It's like easily 12 by 12, possibly 15 by 15. We went and bought those like,
You're going to make the ladies jealous. That's all that's going to happen.
yeah. Okay, so we're gonna talk about, but the big thing is storage for us.
Yeah.
And let's see here. I think our this
Okay,
it
let's
just
see.
scrolled.
You two are adorable. I love
Let's see.
Debbie. Thanks, Debbie. All right, wait a minute. You still got to go up.
No, we don't. We're actually right here. We're right here. So the original question
Okay.
was the downside of hooking up with a survivalist is overcoming minimalism to prep.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I could see that, because he just wants to live out of his backpack and live under his tarp with his bank line and his fixed blade knife. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you want to like, hey, let's dehydrate some stuff. Let's learn how to can. Let's do that kind of stuff. So it really is a matter of opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Rose says YouTube dropped a word.
Oh,
She's not a couple. She not.
yes,
She says
Rose.
not a prepper, but she meant not a couple.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
But I know who Rose is.
Yeah.
She's Rose has everything. Rose is like, oh yeah, I've got a rose garden
Yeah.
growing
I
potatoes
was
that
like, why
has
is
rocket
Rose
launchers
saying
attached.
she's not a prepper? Because I feel like everybody's a prepper, and especially these people that are on your channel. So yay, thanks, Rose.
Let's see. Most survivalists are minimalist. The hat.
Oops.
Let's see here. Skanes Girl says, I never knew I was a prepper. I just believed in saving money, buying in bulk, having extra just in case. And then one day you had to decide whether, am I a hoarder? No. I'm not. No. I'm a prepper.
Mm.
Let's see. Let's see here. We're not minimalists, have our history and knowledge to share. Okay, cool. Catitude is laughing about your AA comment. How does any work get done if in meetings all the time? My guess is that
That's
Bradley works his ass off.
My guess is that he's got some boss, and I'm just saying this from my experience, some boss who wants to have a freaking meeting every day that could be taken care of by an email.
It happens. Skates Girl says, I'm a country girl who needs an array of pew-pews for different tasks.
Hmm.
Very true.
You want to talk about pew pews?
No,
He's
no.
he's more of a pew pew person, and I'm intimidated by them, and so um he's the one that's gonna be dealing with security, and I'll just be there like cooking over the fire
She also says, I identify. My son has ADD and doesn't walk in
to the beat
the
of a
beat of a
different
different
drum.
drum.
He's in a whole other band. He's consistent, dependable, and has one speed, molasses. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's my son too.
That's true.
And he is 18. He should be able to handle life a little bit, but well, what am I going to do? I am who I am. I'm going to baby him for as long as I'm allowed.
There you go. All right. So what do we got? Rose says some trust issues. Always been independent. Not always had to have it my way, but not afraid to
Sit down. Oh, to
send
send
out.
out own to get where I want. To set out on my own to get where I want
There
to
you
go.
go. There you go.
Hmm.
What do we got?
Yeah,
Cindy.
that's good. I mean, I like that. Just gotta take the bull by the horns and just go.
Yeah, we do have a lot of independent women that are on this channel.
Well,
So
then, see, and that was my question today when I was thinking about just letting, because somebody has to lead. I mean, and most there's a lot of women that are your followers that are preppers, and I wonder if their husbands or the men in their lives are going to be willing to let them lead when they're the ones that the women are the ones that are going to be more prepared than the men. If the man is at home, is at work doing his thing, and the woman is sitting here learning about all of the things that they're learning about, or I can imagine I'd have a hard time as a woman who's the prepper letting this guy, all of a sudden here we are, dealing with stuff, and he's gonna eat all the damn meat. Like, no, I'm in charge here. I'm gonna divvy the food up. I can't. I just wonder.
gotcha. Let's see here. It's pack rat, not hoarder. They collect things that aren't
Yeah,
useful.
that's true. Right.
I hoard prep with food and food preservation stuff. There you go, Cindy. What's
Well, Cindy, what about like when you have all of this food and they say you're supposed to eat some so that you're kind of restoring your supplies and you're not going, everything's expiring. There's still this, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but I'm trying not to eat a whole lot of processed foods. And a lot of the food that is good for prepping has so much so many preservatives and stuff, and I don't want to eat it unless I have to, because most of us are on a lower calorie diet, and then when shit hits the fan, we're going to be begging for our calories. And so, it's like, how am I going to eat this food um and stay healthy? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, the whole focus is thrive, not survive. So the side, I guess you could say it's,
Ah, that's good, Cindy.
it's the coin flip, we do eat our preps. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I do a lot of the cooking in the house. And so there is like this rotation of constantly eating the food. And you guys know about my 6 can method, so that kind of keeps it plussed up. But, eating some of the foods that have high levels of preservatives in them, it can be an issue. It can be an issue. But at a certain point, it's like, okay, so, the proverbial stuff hit the fan, and we have to try and stay healthy, but we also have to maintain our calorie intake. And so that means that we would probably have to try and balance it with The good foods and some of the bad foods.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Most of the stuff that I buy is good food. It's all canned food. We've got the year's worth of food that's underneath the bed. And that's all freeze dried. So there's no chemicals on those things whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, well, that's good.
um,
Go up some. There's
okay. Jerky.
some.
All right.
Okay. I babied mine. Okay. Well, West Virginia Pappy never knew I was a prepper. Just thought I was a country boy ready for what life throws at you. That's the way I felt. And then Skane's girl said I babied mine. Yeah. I was also worried when I had to move 3 years ago, 300 miles away, but I learned that he didn't need me, I needed him. He was done he's done just fine finding his way in the world. Thank you, Skane's girl, because it's hard. That's a tough thing. Dad raised me to be too independent.
That's a Debbie.
My dad didn't. My dad taught my brothers how to trap muskrats, and they would go out. S- my dad called it spar grass and searching for wild asparagus, and they would go out hunting and fishing. And he didn't take me fishing. The first time he took me fishing, I was about 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bradley checking in with us real quick. Yes, I work 3 different departments, so each boss likes to go over the daily schedule. And you're right, an email would save me several minutes a day. Yeah,
Here's to the emails.
you're working for the Bobs. That's hilarious.
Mm.
Let's see. Cindy says, teach the girls to fix things and the boys to do domestic chores. Well, I got news for you, lady. Believe it or not, I do most of the chores around here. She's got a job. It's that easy. She's got a job.
Yay, President's Day!
Yay. She's got a job, and I'm retired, so I take care of the house, and I take care of the food, and I take care of her, and I take care of everything.
He really, really does. I mean, okay, so you guys, here's what you need to know. This man makes my breakfast. He gets my vitamins for me. He makes my lunch and my son's lunch and breakfast, who's 18, and that's like completely against his whole way of parenting. Um, and then also does, I mean, I don't want to make him look like bad, but he does everything. He does everything for me, and he treats me like the princess that I always wanted to be.
Did you just eat
I
something of
just
mine?
ate your last cough drop,
Okay.
but you still have this one, but
Those are
that's
yucky.
different.
Those are yucky. All right, let's see here. Cindy says I rotate, donate, etc. with my food
Yeah,
and grow and can my own. I mean, that's the way you're supposed to be doing it, Cindy. So
yeah.
you're spot on. Miko says you have to rotate your stock, put your new stock in back, put your old stock in front. Yup. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. I was pointing to the
I
shelves
know.
back there.
I can't like
That's
it's
fine. They got it. They
backwards.
got it. Let's see here. Cindy says, I got to go along hunting, but was only a spotter because I was a girl.
Men.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you feel? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something, but wait until the
You're
end.
trying to jump the
I
gun.
know. Okay.
All right. Cuckvy says, how do you get your spouse or significant other to get to want to learn how to use handheld GMRS ham radios?
Okay.
All right. How do you do that?
Well, that's interesting because that was in my previous marriage, well, previous relationship. My husband was an amateur radio operator, and that was his thing. He would go into his little ham shack and he would spend hours out there, but he was big about it. And so he convinced me to get my ham radio license, which was back when you had to know Morse code. So I did that. And then he started to work on my daughter, and she finally did get her amateur radio license. But there were there was just some good reasoning to do it, and so that's what we did. I don't know that there was a specific way to convince them to, other than um, You know, you might be the youngest person on the shore with her radio license, or um, it's really interesting here where we are on Mondays. There's a an emergency check-in, so every Monday at 8 o'clock, the amateur radio operators would check in and just, you know, ask if there was any emergency communications, which there usually wasn't, but it was a way to be prepared if there was an emergency. And that kind of makes you feel like you're ready, you know, prepared.
Gotcha. And JB, I want to let you know, and I believe also West Virginia Pappy, I do see you guys on X, but for some reason my comments don't. I don't know that you're seeing them. You say I see. Okay, so you're somehow seeing them, but my little doodad widget thingy here doesn't give me the ability to like do anything with you. I tried to post over there, but it didn't work. All right, let's see here. But the real JB says challenging when you want fresh, clean food, but the long-term stored food has all that scary bad stuff in
Hmm.
it. Yeah, some of it does. Some of it does. You just have to kind of pay attention to it. Most freeze-dried food doesn't have any bad, scary chemicals inside of it, but there's some junk out there, so you do have to pay attention to it. So,
Hmm.
okay, guys, it's time to, you know what?
Wait, my brother's on my mother's side. Skane's girl's awesome. Her dad never treated her like a boy or a girl. She just does, look at all that stuff she does. Fish, hunt, forage, learn basic plumbing, carpentry skills. And then Debbie says, I deserve to be treated well.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Everybody deserves to be treated well. Everybody does. Let's see here. What was I going to do? That's right. I was going
I'm
to.
going to take a minute.
Yes, take a minute. Take a minute. Guys, this is a.
Cat.
Yes, he does it all the time.
Oh.
All right, so guys, now's the time of the show where if you love your country, put a #1 in the chat. America, our government is actually getting better. We're going to try and pay some bills here real quick. And I wanted to share something with you guys because I think it's kind of important. Hopefully, I'm pushing the right button. All right, so as usual, I've got another email here, but I've got to find it. There it is right now. Guys, if you did not know, right now, Refuge Medical is having a 20% off all first aid kits. That is huge, guys. That's bigger than the deal that I offer to you guys. Because if you use my code, you only save 15%. I talked to the people over at Refuge. I said, listen, guys, you can't keep offering the same thing that all your affiliates are offering. So thank you for listening. Anyway, it's 20% off all first aid kits. Let's see here. It's pretty simple stuff, really. Let me hit the shop button real quick. I might throw it over there so you guys can see it. As usual, you know what? I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on a second. Hold on. I don't know how this is going to work because I'm kind of like mixing things right now. Watch screen. I have no idea what you guys are seeing right now. Hold on a second. Let's find out. Okay, so you are seeing the good stuff. All right, so what do we got here? So 20% off of any one of these kits is a huge where we got there, small of the back. It's the small of the back fact between $99 and $249, depending on what you get into it. 20% off. Absolutely huge. 20% off the wound care bucket or a surgical bucket or a birthing bucket. 20% off of a field medical kit that could actually be $1,000. Absolutely insane in the membrane. Guys, the way you get there, obviously, I don't even know if you want to use my code or not. I do not know if you're going to want to use my code or not. And the reason is because if they've got a code when you guys go to do this, get on over there. Get on over there. Save that 20%. Obviously use my link. There's one. You know what? We're over here. There you go. I did not plan that properly at all. But the in the gear I like, there's a link in the description. Go there, roll down to Refuge Medical, hit that link, and then figure out how to do the 20% off. Because they don't, it's not showing me. I'm going to click on one of these. Hold on a second. We're going to do the Bear Fact 3.0. We're going to click on that, and then we're going to buy it now. Let me see if like something popped. It automatically discounted. So the Bear Fact, just buying the Bear Fact 3.0 straight up $53.80 savings. So save 20% when you guys go there. Hit that link. Do what you're going to do. Okay. Adulting is hard, even micro adulting. That's what I tell the young man who lives with us. Some adulting's hard. Maybe it's time to do a little bit of micro adulting. All right. So we did that. We paid the bills. We show our homage to and faith to our country, which is super duper pooper scooper. Waiting for the coughing to stop or the girlfriend to come back. One of the two. Either one's going to work. Either one's going to work. Guys, now would be a good time for you to actually put another question in the chat. Obviously, you can tell we are more than willing to answer all of your questions to the best of our abilities, or a best of our ability, should I say. I think that's hilarious, West Virginia Pappy. So, like, a couple of people are watching on X right now. It's like the real JB and West Virginia Pappy over there. He's probably omnipresent if I know him. But it's like what on YouTube? It's like one, and he's over there by himself, alone and unafraid. All right, let's see here. All right, so you guys should be putting something in the chat, but some questions that I would ask. I'm going to ask you some questions. Um, let's see. Do you ever disagree or on what to prioritize in your preparedness plan? How do you resolve those disagreements? And should I be asking you questions and you guys answering? Should that if you guys want me to do that, put a Y. Just put a Y in the chat. Because I have questions that will blow your mind, that will put holes in your preps instantaneously. Oh my God. Was any glue involved? No glue. There was no glue involved, right?
Back up.
There's no glue.
You might get it on you.
There's no glue involved, thank God. Oh my God.
$10 more and I get him to wear it.
No,
Oh,
that is not gonna happen.
yeah, isn't that beautiful?
That's not gonna happen. All right, so we're on a little bit of a
Oh, sorry.
we're on a we're on a lag, so
Yeah, I
you have to kind
know.
of pay attention.
Yeah.
I asked them questions if they wanted me to ask them questions.
hmm
So Skeins Girl says she loves it. Ask away and make us think. Okay. All right. All right. You guys gonna get your feelings hurt. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. So I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna have to.
What? Because you're not going to wear the hat?
No. They're gonna get their
Oh.
feelings hurt because of these questions.
Oh, these questions are ridiculous.
These questions are gonna destroy them. They're gonna destroy them. I'm gonna top off my coffee.
We were like, no,
See that?
not applicable.
That thing heats your coffee so well it's making the inside of your cup sweat. All right.
Look at Cindy.
Oh, you're a troublemaker, Cindy. She's like, uh-huh.
Nice.
Uh,
Because, yeah, he deserves this hat.
I may have to go poop or something. Okay.
Hmm.
So here's how we'll do this. Here's how we'll do this. I want you to answer. Looks like Mardi Gras. Hats for couples prepping. Looks like Mardi Gras. My friend had an old SWAT van with a stolen elk head on the front. People used to throw beads at it. He had a quarter pass on bourbon.
What is a quarter pass?
I don't know what a quarter pass is, but it sounds amazing.
That's so funny.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to ask you guys questions. If
Yes!
uh,
Woo! Thank you, Cat.
Ian just did it as well.
Thank you, Ian.
These people love
you guys so
these
much.
people. You bastard! I'm putting that. You
Hold on, let's get
bastard.
this right. It looks so much better on you, baby. You know, you can keep those little blings.
It's
'cause
not
it
gonna
looks
happen.
so
It's-
good.
You're gonna have to come up with.
That necklace there really works.
I
for
feel
that
like
helmet.
I'm like the Greek god of like There are no words. All right. I wonder if so like it already feels like a microwave, but I wonder if like I'm like picking up like signals from another galaxy and stuff like that. It's so ridiculous. Let's see here. Scainscaro says it meant he could actually drive in the French Quarter on Fat Tuesday. Wow.
Oh,
He used to be a
that's
mechanic.
interesting.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Steve, good to see you. Steve, you're not familiar to me. Make sure
Hi,
you guys
Steve.
hit the surprise or the surprise. Hit the subscribe button. Surprise.
I like the
Oh,
glasses,
and by the way,
Steve.
guys, I forgot to tell you about the t-shirt. Don't panic. I'm a professional. You put on one of my shirts.
Survive, not survive.
That's
No,
that's one.
actually, this is the one you gave
Oh,
me.
okay. We don't even sell those anymore.
Mhm.
Okay, you guys are having way too much fun at my expense. My ego is getting very severely bruised right now. But I think you guys also like to see me dress up in stupid things just for your amusement. All right,
I
so
like that too.
no, it's Fred Flintstone at a lodge meeting. Oh my God. The Grand Poop. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm gonna ask
Bless
you
your
questions.
heart,
Okay, so you guys are gonna get your little feelings hurt, okay? So
your little feeling.
your little feelings. I'm gonna ask you questions, okay? And you're gonna respond with the letter Y if yes, there's a hole in your prep. When I ask you this is identifying a hole in your prep. You're gonna answer with the letter N for no if it is not identifying a hole in your prep. Grand Poobah, the Poobah. Okay, so question number one. Remember, it's Y for yes if I identified a hole in your prep and N for no.
I think they can figure that part. That's pretty simple.
Shut up. Making me wear stupid hats. I feel like an elk during Christmas about to be shot.
But they do understand Y and N.
Okay. It's a good thing you have a couple. All right, so question one. How has prepping impacted? You can't answer that question. Do you ever disagree on what to prioritize in your preparedness plans? Yes or no? Yes or no? And if you want to, you can answer, how do you resolve this disagreement? Now there's a slight lag. We're gonna see.
So my answer is N
No,
because
go ahead.
you're the prepper. You're the prepper guy.
I am the
Although I
grand
will say
poobah of
that
prepping.
that question of if shit's hit the fan, you're walking down the street alone, there's a van in front of you that says
Candy?
no, prison, and the prisoners are all trapped inside. The bus
Oh,
is on
this
fire, a
question.
van is on fire. Do you let them out or do you keep going? And my answer was I let them out. Yours was keep going. That may be, that could be a thing that we would disagree on if something were to happen.
Mhm. All right, so first question just blew everybody's brains out. This thing is not even straight. It's got to be like it's all cockeyed. It's got to
It's
be.
so beautiful. You look so heavenly.
All right, so it looks like I'm getting some no's now. I'm getting some no, but most guy preppers I know focus on guns. Yes, if one of them. Gotcha. All right, so I would say predominantly yes. That question blew up a lot of people's put a hole in their preps. No, but sometimes I have to have a discussion with myself.
I like that answer. That's a good answer.
Is that because you're disagreeing? No, that's right, because
No,
you're
you
with a
have to
survivalist.
you
Okay.
have to like open your mind and open your mind.
All right, so let's move on to the next question. Let's move on to the next question. Let's see here. Has prepping changed the way you manage your finances together? Did I just punch a hole in your preps? Yes or no? And if you want to answer that, the question is, has prepping changed the way you manage your finances together? Depends on which prison they're from.
Yeah, I wonder, like Rikers.
Oh, well, there's some hardcore prisons out there. Let that sucker burn.
So this girl wouldn't know which prison not to open the door for.
Yeah.
But I feel like the more violent the prisoner is, the more likely he's going to protect me if I've given him his life.
Uh-huh.
So, yes,
Mhm.
please. Um, so our finances have been separate for the
Mhm.
most part,
Yeah.
and um, I don't know. I don't think we can answer. I think our answer is NA,
NA.
not applicable.
Not applicable. Yeah, because we're so blended, there's a lot of hardcore prepper questions that for couples that just don't apply to us. It's so very weird when we were talking about this last night and going over these questions. We just laughed. All right, so we got a yes, no, a no, a yes, no, no, no. Okay, good. Well, that's awesome, guys. That's awesome. So there hasn't been any issues with the hubby coming home with an extra gun that you didn't approve, huh?
Yeah, or the
I,
wife
I find
coming
it hard to
home with
agree.
a whole lot of extra food that you've already got 16 cans of corn.
Yeah,
Why do we have more corn,
yeah.
honey?
Why do we listen? Are you talking about me?
No,
Okay,
absolutely
because
not.
we have a lot of freaking corn that we don't eat. That corn is like 5 or 6 years, at least maybe
I'll be
even 8 years old.
appreciative of that corn if
Uh,
the food supply is short. I'll be like, "Thank you for the corn."
yeah, but corn's not that great for you. It's not
No,
that
but
great.
that's okay. Is there's some
Uh,
calories in there.
let's see. Andy says, no, we've always had a good financial relationship. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. I agree with NA. Cindy says, prepping affected past marriage, made me sell my small generator.
Oh,
Wish I had kept it. Well, it was probably one of those little Hondas, those Whisper Quiet ones that are $1,000.
that bastard.
Bastard, I don't
The
know.
hell makes
You got it.
somebody sell a small
What?
generator?
Come
Give me a
on,
break.
man.
Good thing he's gone.
Mine separated. I'm sorry to hear that. Humanitarian versus bleeding heart. Hard to decide. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't like corn. I don't like corn. Skane says extra TP is never questioned when you live in hurricane country.
That's true,
Exactly.
Skanes girl. Absolutely. There's
100%.
how much toilet
We need,
paper do we
well, we still need to buy more. We need more.
You
We need more toilet
always say
paper. How much toilet paper do you need?
what? How much is too much?
Uh, we're not there. We're not there.
I don't have a problem
I,
with extra
I'm here
toilet
to tell
paper.
you guys that your quality of life changes rapidly when you run out of toilet paper.
Did anybody run out of toilet paper in the C19's problem?
Let's see here. West Virginia Pappy says, I'm single, haven't been part of a couple in over 30 years. Well, I mean, then um the arguments are short, sweet, and to the point, aren't they? Bradley Collins says, no, I'm sorry. Skane says extra TP is never questioned. No, we did that already.
Yeah,
Bradley says,
I bring home all
all
the
the
extra
extra
food.
food and pews are something that I have to ask for a million times in order to convince her we need it. Wife is not a prepper, and she gives in sometimes to keep me happy. There you go.
I love that, Bradley. Thank you.
Oh, there's no such thing.
As too much toilet
I
paper.
know, right? There's no, it's that was the joke of if you were in the Marines and you know what an Amtrak is, it's an amphibious tractor. It's like a tank that floats.
Will you take your car on your grind it down, you can make cornmeal cornbread. It's good. Will you take your car on your grind it down? You can make
I think you're talking about
grindings
all the
with
all
a
the
vehicle.
extra corn.
Oh, yeah, we have
Yeah.
canned corn. That's not gonna work for cornmeal
Well, you just
cornbread.
dry it out.
Oh, that's true.
Just dry it out. Let it dry out.
I will
Uh,
will not run
okay.
out of TP. Friend's wife kept trying to buying cases of corn and put it under the bed until one day he came home and the bed frame was gone and the mattress was on corn.
Yes. That's a very firm mattress. I tell you what, those boxes of freeze-dried food that I have under the bed, they fit perfectly under the frame. You can't get anything under there.
So the pearls, they really help reflect those alien brainwaves.
That's silly. Let's see here. I've been living out of my preps for 14 months, still not out of TP. There you go.
Awesome. I
Just
love
stay
that.
aware. Stay aware. Roll of TP lasts only so long. My son ran out in Atlanta, and his
Really
dad stole him some from a hotel.
awesome.
It's not theft if you've paid for the room.
Mhm.
Um, let's see. Still have a few jumbo packets left. Wife not a prepper, but now she's happy I am. Oh, that's the way it always works. And in a past life, I was stacking cans and buying guns and stuff like that, and the wife was like, "You're crazy." And then Obama started doing crazy stuff, and then she realized one day that things weren't stretching as far as they should, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so glad." Let's see here. Expect
No,
expect.
except post C-19. And then she said a guy tried to return over purchased TP to Walmart, but the manager told him to keep it.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that. There's no
If
you
you're hungry and all you've got is TP and you're hoping that somebody will take it back so that you can buy a can of corn.
corn. Why are we talking about corn again?
Okay, let's
I don't
go
eat
with
no corn.
Le Sueur peas. They have protein.
Uh, when you run out of toilet paper, you use poison ivy leaf. You get that to the people you don't trust. Okay. He took.
If it is leaves of 3, make the best TP.
I know, right? He took from the room and the public bathroom. Yeah, exactly. Listen.
Uh-huh.
That's why God invented bags.
Yes.
All right. So
I'd be all
let's
for
go on.
that.
Let's go on. And go to another question. Um, let's see here. Has prepping strengthened or challenged your relationship in any way? Eat corn and need TP. Yes or no? It's just simple yes or no answer. It's not a hole in
What's the
your preps
question
answer.
again?
The question is, has prepping strengthened or challenged your relationship in any way? Well, that's because we get along. We get along, Catitude.
Yeah, we do.
Carnivore has helped save TP. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, when you're on the carnivore diet, it's it's an experience in the bathroom that's not bad.
Hmm. Do you think our experience has been strengthened by prepping?
Strengthened by I don't know. I don't think it's been strengthened, but I think
Isn't that the question?
let's see here. Has prepping strengthened or challenged your relationship in any way? So I would say the answer is no, because you know you kind of came from that already, and I came from that already, and then we just kind of melted together.
Mm-hmm.
So there was really nothing. There's nothing to fight about. I don't have a gun fetish.
Yeah.
So
That's true, and you don't spend a lot because people are asking you to um, review their
you
products,
know.
so that's kind of helpful. I'd be kind of funny if you were buying a bunch of um, nuclear fallout stuff because nuclear fallout, I'm not going through that. I'm going to run towards the blast zone. I don't want to
Mhm.
survive that crap. I want to go
Yeah.
as fast as possible because I'm not going there.
Okay. So note to self: don't buy her a suit.
Don't buy me
All
no
right, let's
mask.
see here. No mask for you, even though there's like two right behind.
I know, I know.
Oh, let's see here. Let's see. Carnivore. Yes, we have a rule. Bradley says yes, we have a rule that when you
Start into the next 48 pack of TP or paper towels, you buy another.
yeah, it's called rotation. You understand how this. You know the rules to this game. We're gonna go over to the X side here. The store ran out. I've been part of a couple. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hide the good TP from reluctant spouse to get them on board beginning prepping. Oh, that's funny.
I think it's brilliant.
That's funny. Get them the cheap Chinese stuff that we haven't even touched.
Oh my God, that Chinese stuff was
We
awful.
still have
The
like an
rolls were like that big. I mean, like maybe 3 inches,
yeah.
and it was thinner than tissue
You
paper.
could
It
see
was
through it.
awful.
Yeah.
But it was the only place that you could get it, and of course, we were gonna keep on buying
It took us
toilet
6
paper.
weeks to get that toilet paper
Yeah,
from
we
China.
didn't even need toilet
It
paper.
was crazy. It was crazy. And we still have it.
But it was funny. Yes, we'll have to do something with it.
Let's see here. Yes, it's a daily challenge, but what challenge you makes you strong? Okay,
What
good.
doesn't kill you
Let's see here. You're on your own. Gotcha.
You are on your own.
Let's see here. Strengthens friendships, ruins marriages because they only want to buy as needed and would pay full price. Have to have hunting, fishing, and boat, but not extra food. Hmm.
Yeah, no good paying full price for anything.
No.
That's just dumb in this
That's like a
world.
trip to New York for no reason.
Yeah, why would you pay full price for stuff because you wanted it and you have to have it now? It's just had to have hunting and fishing in a boat, but not extra food. Yeah. Oh, I think that it's hilarious that people think that if the food supply is cut short, they're gonna all go hunting and fishing, but they've never been hunting and fishing before. And they think that now where we live, there's a lot of hunting and fishing. So what makes you think that you're going to be the one to get that buck when there's four other people out there watching that buck at the same time who have killed deer before? They
Yeah,
know how to do it.
yeah.
So,
They're actually in their hide waiting, and you're out tramping around through the woods
yeah,
thinking that you're going to be, Johnny Hunter King.
you're just getting in their way.
Yeah, you might just get shot.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Rose says, no, son has a shoe fetish, has more shoes than me. That's crazy.
That's funny. My son has a jacket fetish and a hat fetish. He has so many hats. It's like every day he wears a different hat, and then he has not jackets, but what are they called? Blazers or I don't know. What are they called?
It's a blazer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He wears strange clothes to school, but
Oops.
cool.
Oops says his wife hoards the good toilet paper from him. You gotta keep the tushy parts soft.
Then go to the toilet paper store yourself and get the good stuff.
Yeah. Only buy the good stuff. There's a thought.
Mm. And what is the good stuff? Because so
Something in the middle.
yeah, because you don't want your septic to get backed up.
Yeah.
And you'd want it to work.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Excuse me. Believe it or not, some of the best survivalist toilet paper is the stuff made for RVs.
I like Angel Soft.
Okay.
It's soft.
I like the one with the babies on the front.
Yeah. But I have really been enjoying somewhere that I've gone. The new Charmin has wavy edges.
Okay.
It's just silky, and it's thick and soft. But I would never buy it because I can't imagine how easily it would just stop up your septic.
I gotcha. Welcome to Toilet Paper Talk.
Toilet paper talk with me and his girl.
Uh-huh. Let's see here. Remember TP brought back from Europe by visitors there in the 60s was like brown paper towels. Yes,
Oh.
absolutely.
And do you remember in the 70s they had pink and blue toilet paper?
Oh God. Let's see. Ian says, good luck fishing, considering how polluted some of the waterways. Very true.
Don't even get
Yeah.
me started, Ian. That's
Yeah.
my job.
Yeah, there's the river that is just north of my the property in North Carolina. A lot of people don't even fish in it because it's had so many kills, and it's just not the greatest water, even though it's connected to the ocean. Um, but what it's close to the ocean, we'll say.
Bullseye Ben just came in.
Bullseye Ben's here. Oh, the foil hat is. Yes, you missed it. You
You're
missed it.
welcome, Ben.
It's I've been bedazzled. And people paid good money to see this crap, so I have to continue wearing it. Let's see here. Good luck considering how polluted some of the waterways. There you go. Bradley says Swiss cheese deer. I prefer fishing. One, it's easier. They are trapped in the pond and they can reproduce quicker. There you go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome, Bradley. I love that. Yes. I
say-
did some fish reproducing. That was one of my old jobs. I
Mhm.
used to have to collect eggs and then make those fish eggs hatch and then take care of the little baby fish and then feed the little baby fish until they got big and then send those fish out to the restaurants. Yay. That was fun.
Cindy says, save catalog for Firestarter or old school TP. Yep, you got to do that. The drill. The good morning. And Let's see here. Bullseye, you changed your logo again, dude? Come on, man. That's twice in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Miko,
well,
you don't know. You don't know.
okay.
Miko says you buy wholesale straight from the company. You cut out the middleman. Only a sucker will pay full price. There you go. I like Costco TP lasts at least 6 months.
We got some great uh not toilet paper, but paper towels from Sam's.
Yeah.
A great deal.
Um, Bullseye Ben. Most people don't know what those are. They don't know. So if you guys didn't know this in the military, we call toilet paper shit tickets.
Hey, tell me something. Is it a real thing where they give you one square of toilet paper and you take a little thing out of the inside and you use your finger? Is that a real thing or is that just bull?
Okay, so it's kind of a half truth. So inside of an MRE,
Hmm.
there's toilet paper, and that toilet paper is it's crushed and folded down to something about that big.
Okay.
Okay, and then it's got a brown wrapper on it, which most people don't do anything with, and then you have to unfold it, and then it's like tissue, maybe that'll fit in the palm of your hand, and there's maybe 7 to 10 sheets.
Hmm.
And so the joke is that you fold it so that you can pinch the corner out. All
Hmm.
right. Then you stick your finger through the hole and then you do your business. And then that piece that you plucked out of it, you use to
Clean
clean underneath your
fingernail.
fingernail.
Yuck.
That's a joke.
That's a
That
joke.
toilet paper
Okay.
is never enough. It's never ever been enough. You have to like collect them. The idea is that you get 3 a day. So
Okay. And you poop once a
you
day.
poop once. Well,
Okay.
if you eat enough,
You try.
if you eat MREs
You
all week, you're not going to poop for like 5 days.
I know.
Okay,
So you
so
need to keep all of
yes,
those
keep all
toilet
of your
papers.
toilet papers,
All
but
right.
most guys just keep them in a Ziploc bag in their butt pack or someplace, and then you do your business if you have to. So there's some truth to that. There's some truth to that. Let's see here. Corn cob. The corn cob TP. Yes, that's a real thing. Um,
Uh-huh.
them fish eggs are tasty, unfertilized. That is.
Uh,
Cindy says, might dig a pond this summer for fish and to harvest ice if power
oh,
out
that's
for
a good
keeping
idea.
things cold in warm months. Sean
Um,
says, Sean, I kind of think I've seen you. Make sure you subscribe, bro. I don't know how this uh, popped up. I'm laughing. Guys, it just comes into these weird things. You know, it's
it's
diff-
not my fault.
it's difficult to stay on point.
It's
Um,
not my fault.
I mean, how often do you see this? I mean, come on. Come on. Let's see here. But why not have fun, right? Or would you, I don't know how this popped out. Need to be aware of pricing sometimes for company, not always best price. Yeah, I mean, you always have to consumer shop. You always have to do it. And
Exactly, Debbie. Ew, that's gross.
you know, it's always weird. You know, I noticed yesterday gas went down by 10 cents. So you always have to be paying attention to these things, you know. Let's see here. Cataju says ex-husband was Navy and used 2 squares at a time. I'm not risking a finger popping through. No, yeah, that's
Agreed.
the worst. That's the worst. There's definitely some technique involved. Cindy says um, mu-
Oh, so
mullion for respiratory tea and
so
leaves.
she's saying to grow mullein for respiratory tea,
Okay.
and leaves are soft for TP.
Oh, I see. I see.
Who's Miko Wolf?
Miko is someone who's here. Go online straight to the company if you buy in bulk. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Ian says,
Laxative in the chewing.
I remember the joke that there was laxative in the chewing gum in the MRE. No. Yeah.
That's funny. Was that a joke that you guys talked about when
Well,
you were
no,
in?
no. That was I've never heard that before. But you never eat they put chiclets
Uh-huh.
in the MREs. And you never if you eat the chiclets, you'll make it rain. So you never ate your nobody ate the chiclets. You never ate your chiclets.
Because then the weather would go bad.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, because nobody likes to play in the rain. We'll do it if we have to, but no one likes to play in the rain. Okay, so let's go ahead and
Cindy agreed with Kat. You don't risk that finger popping through. Yeah.
yeah, lamb's ear leaf is good TV.
It's so soft. I was like, "Ooh, what is lamb's ear?" Yeah. Mm.
You almost don't want to use it because it's just I don't know, it's too slick or
It's so
something.
precious. But again, remember, leaves of three make the best TP.
No, wrong, wrong. Vegan cookies and good reviews. I don't recognize you. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you for hanging out with us. Happy Monday. And it's President's Day, guys. And if you didn't know this, there are sales going on everywhere. They're going on everywhere. If you want to buy some of your preparedness tools, I'm not even going to put anything on the screen. I'm not even going to put anything on the screen. Uh, there's a link in the description, as it says, like right there, link in the description for all the stuff that I support. If you want to go there, fine. If you don't, whatever. But today is the day. Today is definitely the day to do your President's Day only sales. There are huge ones on almost all of the preparedness related sites. You definitely want to go there.
50 Bic lighters for $24. That is a great deal.
That is pretty good. I mean, that's
Yeah,
that's
because
that's less than 50 cents a lighter.
and why have matches if you can have a lighter?
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong. I was watching a video yesterday from was it Darren over at Survival something. He's been on the live stream before, and he did a $100 um, Walmart uh, um, like make a go bag or something, a prepper bag for $100 at Walmart, and it was all good. But his focus was, hey, it's nice to have a ferro rod, but why not just go right to the big lighter?
Yeah,
That's just the smarter thing
absolutely.
to do.
So I want to talk about poison ivy because a couple of people say they're allergic. I mean, not allergic. Um, poison ivy is something that you become allergic to. So just don't use it. Don't ever use it. Don't think that you're not gonna break out because there's going to be a point if you keep being around it where you will become um susceptible to the pain and agony of poison ivy or poison ivy. And kudzu, yes. I mean, if there's anything good about kudzu, it's that it can be used as toilet paper because it's awful.
Gotcha. And going to X, we've got West Virginia Pappy putting a couple things in there. Need to bring back the Sears catalog for emergency toilet paper? Yes. And he also says people rush to buy TP for what comes out, but not buying food to make things come out. Okay. So yeah, buy good food. Buy good food, and you'll need less toilet paper. I think that's his message. I think that's his
Mm-hmm.
message.
Makes sense.
All right, let's see here. Oh, here's one for you. Here's one for you. Yes or no question, guys. Has prepping influenced your decisions about where to live or how to travel? Obviously, it's a yes or no question. Exactly, brought up. Bradley says, or Bullseye, I never got it as a kid. At 35, I finally got a few bumps from it. Finally, realized itching issue ever
Everyone talks
talks
about,
about.
yeah.
Any paper can be soft enough if you need it enough. There you go. If you need it. That's a joke. If you need it enough. Need enough. All right. Okay, guys.
They're all saying
Yeah,
yes.
first, yes, 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 yes. Well, yeah, there's a delay. There's a delay. So,
I have a hard time imagining like that you would like get up and move because of prepping. So I just can't imagine that. But
people do it.
that's awesome. I
People
mean,
do it.
I would love to be able to go to North Carolina
Hmm.
and have a little homestead and do that stuff. But, I've got issues that are keeping me here
Hmm.
and I would what I wouldn't give to be able to just go to North Carolina right now and um
We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So the streamer's lag is real. Okay, guys. We've actually gone over our hour because we were having way too much fun. Way too much fun. So we're going to go ahead and kill it right here. As
You don't
usual.
have to do that if you don't want to.
No, we're good. I got stuff I got to do. The real world calls. Uh, maybe another time. As usual, guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up on the way out the door. I'm gonna burn this hat now.
No, you're not.
Stay safe. Have a great Monday, and I shall see you when I see you, which should be tomorrow around 9 a.m. Also, I'm going to be doing a video review of the movie Homestead.
That was really great.
There's some interesting stuff in it if you have not seen it yet, but I'll be doing that video review here shortly. I took lots of notes, watched it twice. All right, guys, stay safe. Have a great day, and I shall see you when I see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.